Happy guys, this is John autobotjohn, coming to you, and I just wanted to in this video to show the best work I've done this year. I'll be jumping out of the custom business for a little bit due to some family issues to help out with, so I just wanted to take this time and show you some of my work for those that may not have seen the videos. Some of these I'm going to show I haven't shown yet. I might make videos later on showcasing more about them, but most of these I've already done videos for, so you can look them up on my YouTube channel too. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who helped me out throughout the year, and you guys know who you are. I really appreciate it. And so yeah, anyway, let me show you some of what I did. So anyway, we'll start off with my Bruce Willis customs from Die Hard, and I have made him from Live Free or Die Hard, and Die Hard with a Vengeance, and the first Die Hard. And then, of course, I have made Hans Gruber. Next, I'll show you my X-Men Days of Future Past customs that I made from the Halle Berry seamless body. I made Storm from Days of Future Past. This outfit is completely custom made. I pretty much sewed the outfit myself, cape and everything, and sculpted the head. She's about as movie accurate as I could get. Very hard to make. And then next to her is Wolverine from Days of Future Past. Took me forever to make him. The head is a repainted Metacom X2 head. Real metal blades for the claws. Suit was completely handmade. The undersuit is from Hot Toys Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Retaliation, and I dyed it blue and yellow or orangish looking like in the movie. Made this way before Hot Toys even announced that they were doing Wolverine from Days of Future Past. Very, very cool. Very happy with how he came out. Moving on to my Jean-Claude Van Damme customs. I only got to make 2, even though I said I was going to make more. One day I hope to be able to go back and make more, but I've made him from Death Warrant. And I don't have the stands right now. They're boxed up, but do Evil Face for the Death Warrant and Kickboxer custom stands that he made for me. Just makes the figure pop. And then the Boxer one, David Sloan. Real cloth wrappings and real glass to the hands. Very, very cool figure. Happy with him. And then in the back, I've not made a video on him yet, but I probably will sometime later on. This is my custom redone Conan the Barbarian from the Temple of the Serpent, where he had the war paint on. Very, very cool. Modified head from the Hot Toys Terminator Techno version. And hair that I had laying around that I glued onto that head sculpt. All the clothing is handmade, as is the sword holder. The body has been completely repainted with real leather, and the sword is a letter opener. So, moving on, I don't know how well I'll be able to show these, but everybody remembers that I did the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the new Michael Bay film. So there they are. I'll try to give you a close-up look at them. Here's the back of the figures if you wanted to see them. Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael. Fully articulated, very posable, made from the Playmates 11-inch Ninja Turtles that you can buy in stores. All have real cloth and leather parts, added joints for posability. The weapons were shaved down to look more realistic and repainted. Real buckles added. The bodies were completely repainted, and new head sculpts were, new looks were sculpted onto the heads. Real wires added for Donatello, and made glasses for him, and the headset. So very hard to make. So those were definitely one of my favorite customs I did this year, was the Ninja Turtles. Really cool movie. If you didn't get to see it, check it out. It was really good. Then we have, and I'm sorry these are just all over the place, guys, but I don't really have a lot of room in this little area that I work in. My Freddy Krueger from Part 1. I showed this during Halloween. Thanks to my boy Odell for the awesome head sculpt. He's provided a lot of my sculpts. I really appreciate it. One that I did not show that I have been working on and probably will go back to working on him eventually is my Captain Kirk from the original series. I have a custom-made chair I've worked on for him. I've seen better chairs, but they're just so damn expensive. I can't afford to pay $500 for a chair. So I'm just going to make my own. May not be as realistic, but it's in my price range. Thank you to Spencer for the awesome uniform for Captain Kirk. I was going to put him in his original yellow attire, but I thought the green one would look just a lot better. Had to make Spock and McCoy, but I won't be able to do that right now, so Kirk was all I have. Thanks again, Spencer, for the awesome head sculpt. Looks just like William Shatner from the original series. So there's my Captain Kirk. Boots I bought off of eBay. I don't remember who made them, but they're made of like this real shiny plastic material, so they look really good for the original series look. I don't think they make them like that anymore, so, Anyway, there's my Kirk. Like I said, some of these I've never shown before. And just to let you know, this paint job is from maybe 2 years ago. So I think my paint jobs have really gotten better. So I may go back and repaint Kirk, but honestly, after looking at him, I really think that one looks really good. So I may just leave it. And then another one I haven't shown yet is my repaint. I'll put this one on the table to show you. My repainted, resculpted, but I'm not going to remove the helmet to show it. My repainted, resculpted Aliens Dwayne Hicks. It has taken me a long time to get all the parts for him, but I found except for the lamp on his back, and repainted him and resculpted the hair for the spiky look he had in the film, and repainted the head sculpt. Gave him a sweaty look like he had in the film. This is the original sculpt that came with the Hicks, the original Corporal Hicks from Hot Toys. And then I took his helmet and I bent the water because the original toy, it stuck way out here, and to make it more movie accurate, I bent it, so now it actually does look like he can talk into it instead of it being way on the other side. So there's my Dwayne Hicks, and currently I'm not ready to show her yet, but I am working on Rick and Drake. I have parts for a Pwn, but I think I'll have, if I get a chance and I can't get to them, I sell my Aliens figures, so if you're interested or you want to for those, because I know a lot of people are looking for alien parts. They're hard to come by, very expensive to try and find a full figure. Alright, up here, of course, I have my supernatural figures, my Castiel. Thank you, WGP, for the awesome heads. They're really, really good customs. I love these. I love Supernatural, one of my favorite shows. So real quick, I'll just show these to you. I've shown them many a time, but I'll show you the final products, I guess is what you want to call it, of them. So Castiel, all weapons were made by me. Sam Winchester. Stands were also made by me. And thank you, Enemy, I think, am I pronouncing it right, for the Dean Winchester sculpt. I just think it's the most accurate Dean Winchester sculpt there is. Really tried to capture him with my paint job. I think it looks really good. And then, like I said, all the weapons were made by me, so he's pretty well up to date because he has the first blade. But yeah, so there's my Supernatural collection that I've made. Alright, moving on is another one that I'm very proud of, not completely finished with, and I'll go back to him eventually. This is my Crow. None of these are Hot Toy parts. All of these are custom made. The coat I found off of eBay. I believe it went to some Marvel figure. I want to say maybe the Punisher or Blade, but Terminator 2 sideshow pants with real tape and real rope added to them. These are real ropes. The boots were made from G.I. Joe boots, and I added real leather straps to them. He's just on a true type body. The shirt is just a black long sleeve shirt. I added the holes where they're supposed to be, and the electric tape and the rope, just like in the film. He has a shotgun. The Crow I sculpted out of epoxy sculpt and added a little metal stick to him, so he sticks inside of the jacket, and therefore you can get him in some pretty cool poses with the Crow. But I really like the perch look instead of him flying. So that's why I made that. And then, of course, the head sculpt I found off of eBay last year. I can't remember who it was, but I believe, if I'm correct, it is a recast of a NECA statue. Because I had the statue but sold the parts, kept the head, and removed the hair for another custom. But I think it's the same one, just resculpted. I'm not for sure. Had to slim it down. I sanded it down a little bit to make it more 1/6 scale, and then I took real hair, or not real hair, but strands from a doll, and put hair strands on his forehead to make it look like he does in the movie. Very happy with how he came out. Custom made stand for him based from the NECA statue. Glued a Hot Toy stand to it, but have him standing on it like a silhouette, of course. So there's my Crow, and like I said, he's really cool looking. I hope to get a better head for him, one that's probably a little more in scale, but from far away he doesn't look all that bad. In fact, he looks really cool. I've had a lot of people I've shown pictures of this to. They think it looks really cool, so that's all that really matters to me, is if it looks like the character. So there's definitely and I want to go ahead and clear one thing up. I've had people that have told me that I don't like the Hot Toys one. I love the Hot Toys one, but I'm not a fan of the grin. So I like him when he has the expression with the closed mouth. I just think he looks cooler that way. So yeah, that's why I chose to make him with the look you see. So there's the Crow. My Terminator 2 custom. I've shown that before. Let's see. I never got to finish him, but here's the start of my Breaking Bad Walter White. Thank you to Rocco for the amazing head sculpt. Made the glasses out of bread twister ties for bread. Really cool. I hope to go and make my Walter Whites one day, but for now, at least I have the head. That's the hardest part to get a hold of. In the works right now. I can't show anything right now, but in the works is my Carol. So here's the head sculpt again from Rocco. Finally finished painting it up last month. Really happy and looking forward to making her. Another head sculpt. This one is gone. This one's been traded, but this is my Rick Season 5 Rocco. And I painted it up, added the blood, and put hair strands on him to give him that messy hair look like he has in the beginning of Season 5. So this one's going bye-bye. But again, thanks to Rocco for this amazing sculpt. I do highly recommend it. And then the rest of my customs this year were basically from The Walking Dead. And I'll quickly show them because a lot of people have already seen these. If you've watched my channel, you know I put a video up on these. The only thing is there's a difference on my Rick Grimes now for Season 5. So I will quickly show that. Of course, here's my Christopher Reeve Superman, which I hope to put on a different body eventually because this one's a little too skinny. But this figure I'm very happy with too. Tried to capture Reeve as best I could. And he's a mix of Mo Productions, Christopher Reeve Superman costume, and the Hot Toys one. Very happy how he came out. Like I said, the body is okay, but I hope to put it on a more muscular body. But for now, that'll work. Very happy with the head sculpt, though. Like I said, my paint jobs are definitely improving a lot. And I want to thank a bunch of people for that. Let me first start off by thanking Jacob Ramir for that. He's a really big inspiration for painting, and he's given me a lot of tips that have helped me out. Sebastian Bonnet, I can't pronounce his last name, but everybody knows him as Elvis 1976. He's given me some pointers on painting this year, and Ninny D has given me some pointers on painting. So I really appreciate it, guys. You guys are awesome. I'm learning from the masters, and I hope to be there eventually one day. Alright, here's my last custom I've done this year. Finished finally, happy with him, completely happy. Thanks to things yet, but my tailor, if you watch this video, you know who you are. My Carol in the work, my costume for Carol in the works, and some other projects that I've asked for. This is my finished Season 5 Rick Grimes, complete with newly sculpted hand pistol that he uses in Season 5 now. The sculpt from Jacob Ramir, but I resculpted the line on the back to make him look more. And once again, I have to give a shout out to George Boy, for the awesome red-handled machete and sheath that he made for me. And then, of course, the coat is the coup de grace of this figure. It is made from real suede, and it's zipped, and it is completely 100% show accurate. It has pockets that you can stick his hands into, like in the show. He has all the seams where they're supposed to be. The only thing he doesn't have, which I will add, is he does not have buttons on the sleeves, but I can add that very easily. But it is 100% as accurate as it can be. Very happy with it. And this is to anybody who's a fan of The Walking Dead. Once I have my Carol finished, the outfit for Carol finished, I promise to reveal my tailor, And I can go ahead and tell you that when I reveal it, you will be able to get this from them. They have already said they would redo it, and I paid under $100 for this. So, very good work, very good price. I won't give the exact price, but it was under $100. So anyway, just keep an eye on, because that will be the last custom I do before I go on my hiatus, is finish my Carol up. And then I will pass on my tailor's information. Let's see. I have redone, get this out of the way. I have finished Abraham Ford. I don't remember if I showed this or not, but I have finished him. Thank you to Joey Callahan for the Abraham Ford sculpt. It's the best one out there right now. Painted up, it's really, really good. I put it on a TTM 20 body because Abraham is kind of muscled. I tried on a TTM 19, but it just didn't look right. But there's my Abraham Ford. And that's pretty much it, because the rest of these customs you guys have already seen. My Maggie from season 4. Let's see. My Daryl Dixon from season 5. And I pretty much have him almost as show accurate. I even made my own vest for him and dirtied it up, because the vests they sell are really cool, but they're too white. The angel wings are too white in the back, and if you watch the show, his vest has gotten very dirty on the back. So, and the other ones are Michonne and Rick from season 3. So that's pretty much about all my customs, major ones that I've done this year, and happy with them. And wish I could continue, but unfortunately, family has to come first. And for those that are asking, I can't go into full detail, but my father needs some help, and he was gracious enough to let me stay here with them again until I can get back on my feet, which could be a while, but I'm more than willing to help out in any way I can. So yeah. So anyway, guys, like I said, there are still some projects that I might work on, repaint some of my old projects that I worked on back in the day, because you can always improve stuff. I don't know how many times I look at stuff and go, hey, I really think I'll go back and repaint this and, make it look really good. So there's probably going to be more videos, but any new stuff in the works, probably not. Carol's going to be probably the last thing I'm working on for a while, and then I'll go back and just do some repaints on some other stuff. So I won't be completely gone. I'll just be temporarily out of the game for a while, but I'm still going to be listening to you guys and watching your videos, and so don't forget me, guys. I'm still here. I just won't be as impactful as I was if I and for those who don't like my videos, I still appreciate you hitting the like button. It meant a lot to me, or just watching my videos. So anyway, those were the ones I've done this year that I'm very happy with, and there will be a video of Conan coming, and probably on Wolverine and Storm, since I never did one on them, and I might do the Crow. I'm not for sure, but anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a great 2015. Let's start it in a violent-free, environment if we can. I think the drama has died down a lot, so I hope it stays that way, and it seems like we're all on the same page when it comes to the customizing stuff. Just do what you do, guys, and love one another, and let's keep the ball rolling, and don't forget me, guys. Later.